Hi, this is Anil with a video tutorial for the Learning Lad on C programming. In this video tutorial, we're gonna see how we can read some characters from the file. So, to read a character from the file, we're gonna use a function called fgetc. That stands for get a character from the file. So, first we're gonna see the syntax of this fgetc. This fgetc function returns the character which is read from the file. So, we have to pass the file pointer or the file from which we want to read. So we have to open that file using this fopen, and we get a file pointer that we have to pass to this fgetc function. So it's gonna return the character which has been read from the file. So okay, now we're gonna use this fgetc function in our program. So since we are dealing with the files, we have created a file pointer and we called it as pf. Then we opened the anil.txt file in the read mode because we want to read the file. So then next we checked whether our file was opened successfully or not. So if the file wasn't opened successfully, then we said unable to open the file. Else, now we're gonna print the contents of the file character by character. So since we are reading a character at a time from the file, we need to store that. For that we need a variable of type character. So I'm going to declare it. It's going to be char ch. So now here we want to read all the contents from the file. That's why I'm writing a while loop here. Then we are using another function which is called feof, that is file end of. This feof function is used to determine whether we have read the end of the file. So here, as a parameter to this function, we have to pass the file pointer or the file from which we are reading. So this feof function returns true if the end of the file has been read. Else it is going to return a value 0, and in C a value of 0 is similar to false. So here we want to read all the contents from this file anil.txt. That's why we are using a while loop to loop through all the contents of the file. So we want to stop when we reach the end of the file. So this feof function lets us know whether we have reached the end of the file or not. But as I explained you earlier, feof function returns true only if it reached the end of the file. Else it's gonna return a value of 0, which means false in C. But this while loop is gonna run only if the condition here is true. So when we first read from the file, if any content is there in the file, then this feof function is gonna return 0. That's because it hasn't reached the end of the file. So that means our while loop is gonna stop here only. We don't want that to happen. We want to read all the content from this file. That's why we're gonna add a not operator here. So now what happens is, when this feof function returns 0, which is equivalent to false, because of this not operator, it's gonna become true, and our while loop is gonna execute or continue. And when this feof function returns true, which means okay, I have reached the end of the file, then because of this not operator, this condition is gonna be false, and this while loop is gonna stop when this condition becomes false. That's what we want. So here it's gonna be feof of pf, that's a file pointer or the file. Then in this while loop we're gonna read the character from the file, and we're gonna save it in the variable ch. So ch equal to fgetc. Then we have to pass the file pointer from which we want to read the characters. It's gonna be pf. Then we're gonna use printf statement. It's gonna be printf and %c. That's because we are reading a character. Then refer the ch here. So after reading all these contents, just we're gonna close our file open by using this fclose function. So now I'm gonna open up anil.txt, which is that file from which we are reading, and I have already written hi, I am Anil Shetty in that file. So when we run our program, our program is gonna read hi, I am Anil Shetty character by character and print it on the screen. So I'm gonna close it, save, compile and run. So as you can see here, we have hi, I am Anil Shetty as it was in the file anil.txt. So I'm gonna close this. Then here within this anil.txt, I'm gonna delete these contents and I'm gonna write some other thing. Let's write this is the place, then add a new line, blank line. Then in the third line write where, then a new line, you can, then align, learn all the things. So this is it. Now save it and we're gonna run our program, compile and run. So as you can see here, it says this is a place, then a new line as it was in our anil.txt, and where you can learn all the things. So it was like as it is in the anil.txt. So this is it. This is about the fgetc function in C. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I see you in the next tutorial.